And I think that's what the purpose of Ziggs here as of in this game. Di lang natin makita talaga yung rune nila pero I saw them take so many mastermind runes before if they have this kind of lineup. But let's see. Go ahead, Infinity. Please do the honors of introducing our players. Go first with the EMP side.
We have some Premo as the jungler using Olaf, X-Dart, Baron Laner with that Camille. Their ADC is going to be Puffy using Kaisa, Raffi, their mid laner onto that Gragas, and lastly their support Burger using Braum.
Yes, we have MF as a dragon laner. I can't really read this name. So yeah, we have another Poo's jungle. All right, on the jungler, Wukong right here, and another name right here. Can't read on the Ziggs mid. We have Tokimo, Ariarido taking so much damage from the Camille right here on the Baron laner, and we have Moraita or Moritz on the Lulu support for their dragon laner.
And I think Apex Predator is mainly gonna be dependent on their ultimates. Misfortune with bullet time from the setup of the Wukong. So I'm expecting Wukong to maybe go for the first item GA so that they could go for those aggressive plays for the first 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the matchup wherein the dragon is gonna come through.
True.
Or on the other side of that matchup, it could potentially go for Yuma's play as well. It really is dependent on what gameplay or game style it's going to be for the side of Apex Predator. For the side of EMP, for the jungler, Olaf. I think this is going to be massive to try and punish Misfortune in their first team fight with that Ragnarok. And considering that you have the Lulu as well, for the side of Apex Predator, it's not going to be that easy. So I think EMP should go and focus on a single targeted in this fight to try and punish them very, very fast and then go for another. So they're basically going for those pickoffs, then 5v4 situations, getting those member advantage.
Alright, it's going to be very interesting to see here at the bottom lane on Apex Predator side. One of the strengths really of Misfortune is really her early game, and Puffy, the weakness of Kaisa, really the early game of Kaisa is really very, very bad. So right here, one of the key points to win this game for the red side is going to be stopping this Kaisa in the farm. But so far so good on their side. Mauna po dito mag-reset ang red team, and they're going to be doing it. Malayo pa naman yung dragon So yeah, early resets for them. That's because they're able to push the lanes so far and they have time to do this.
Definitely. And Ziggs into the mid lane, basically just free farming, free hitting against Gragas in that fight. And that's actually quite a smart move, right? You just force that Gragas under the turret, just holding that out, and potentially even missing out on some of the CS that may potentially come up into the mid lane. Although Olaf with a massive explosive cast, but that flash just saved his life.
Yes, Ziggs finding an opening right there and says, "See you later, guys," and he is out of there. Good job right there by the Ziggs surviving that. Again, on the bottom lane, nabubuhay na si MF. MF can go alone right here, even if there are two blue champions right here. MF is already getting that momentum on the bottom side. But wait, hold that thought. There is gonna be a dive right here for the MF, but now it's not going to be strong enough. Lulu is there watching him still. But this opens up, this power of MF right here really opens up for Lulu to really try to roam around and help the jungler win other lanes. But right now, andito si Olaf, and Lulu knows that Lulu will come back here at the bottom.
I forgot to take note that you have a Braum to the side of EMP. True. So basically that bullet time, then you follow up with the Braum shield. That's basically rendering Misfortune useless at that point. So I think Braum also to the side of EMP is going to be a valuable champion when it comes to some of the team fights. And you also have those initiations for that Glacial Fissures. So Braum, I think, would be key here right now. And if he sets up a good play, this is going to go to the side of EMP.
Alright, true. Ito, first dragon of the game is gonna be spawning. It's gonna be the Mountain Drake right here. Remember, this is 0-0 on the scoreboard. We're already 4 minutes, 20 seconds into the game. I think this dragon is gonna be the one to break the status quo of the game. I think a fight is gonna be boiling anytime soon. Tingnan natin. But at the top, Tokimo, Ariarido doing so much damage on this top turret. Almost 2 plates already down right here. Alright, Garen is winning this, but Dragon is already being started right here by the Olaf and the Braum right here. Wukong will go in. Ultimate right there for the Wukong, but there it is. That good ultimate right there by the Braum to stop the MF, and now MF's focused at the bat lane. Braum is gonna go down first. Braum is the first blood in this game. Olaf gets the Dragon, but red team is not done yet. They get another kill, and 2 champions go down on the blue side. 0-2 on the scoreboard, but the Dragon did go to the blue side.
That explosive pass from that Gragas was perfect. Closing up, knocking back the Misfortune, basically rendering his his ultimate uses in that engagement for the side of Apex Predator. Although you know, Apex Predator is saying you've got the Mountain Break, but do take note, we got kills and we get a tower first blood. So it's basically us taking the advantage against you. Right now, we're at the item lead in the 5 minutes of game.
And just like that, man, it's already a 3k gold lead on to the red side. Apex Predator already on a very good lead right here. And I think if they can take care of this lead, this will mean trouble for the blue team. Let's see. 5 seconds into the game, spawn na po yung Rift Herald of the game. Pasensya na guys, if we're talking in English, I'm from Cebu. I can't really speak Tagalog that much. I can speak English better. So, but man, it's not about what language you use. It's about the game, and we're enjoying right now, and that's what's important. As the Rift Herald is already being started right here by the blue team, Supremo and Rafi already starting right here. They will not give this Rift Herald easily onto the red side because they know they will need this. And Wukong is being zoned out right here by the Camille. Good job by the blue team right here getting the Rift Herald, and that is it. No clash whatsoever, but it's important to note, I told you earlier, red team, Apex Predator, is an objective based gaming, objective first team, and there it is. Look at that at the bottom side. It is Garen poking and knocking over this turret, already half HP left, and he is still there in that area, and this is causing havoc in the decision making of EMP as of this moment.
And I like how Apex Predator is doing right now, because some of the metas in pro play is you go for the contest onto those certain objectives. But what you can do is to just go for the turrets, basically trade off gold for that certain objective. And certainly with the Mountain Break not being high of a priority for the side of Apex Predator, they've got turrets instead. Although, what's important is right now, it's the Rift Herald into the mid side, dealing off half HP. It's Olaf coming through, Wukong with the Cyclone with the 1-man knockoff. It's gonna be the ultimate connecting onto Braum. Glacial Pressure cancelled out the bullet time, and that is the end of the fight, with Rift Herald not being able to take down the first turret into the mid lane.
Yes, true. You mentioned earlier that you don't really have to fight for the Dragon. You don't really have to fight for the Rift Herald. What you can do instead, whenever you give up objective, is try to get something back in return. And the split push, this is Apex Predator telling you that you can still take the lead into the game, even if you don't have the Dragon, even if you don't have the Rift Herald. Getting early turrets is going to be very, very massive for your team. And look at that, they are up 4k already in this game, and they can use that lead to really take over the game if they play this properly.
Trinity Force right now available for that Olaf and that Camille. Their first core items are now set. Kaisa with the Executioner's Calling just decreases the HP regen potential of Apex Predator with the BRK first item as well. So it is expected that Kaisa's skills are now scaling. Although Apex Predator really wants to go for that aggressive play into the mid side. With that, Ziggs potentially going for the hurts. They're not able to do so. They're not able to dive, as the MP has cleared out the way very, very easily.
Tama. This Ziggs right now, man, is creating so much havoc in the pushes right now. Zoning champions after champions on the blue side, they could not defend properly. Yung Ocean Drake is already alive right here. This is gonna be interesting. What is gonna be Apex Predator's decision in this game? There you go. They are not even looking at the Dragon as of the moment. There are 2 champions right here just to check everything out, but they're not really committing for this Dragon. Garen is up the top. Camille is forced to go up on the top to defend this Garen split push, which is very strong as of the moment. So yeah, eto na yun. Objectives being, the Dragons are being ignored at this point of the fight. This is something new in the meta.
Yeah, something new in the meta indeed. The Ocean Drake now alive. EMP is trying to set up a play. I think they need this, and I do think they want this as well. This is gonna give them Omnivamp. It's gonna put up sustainability in their favor. Although the traps are set up by Ziggs, it's gonna be the huge cyclone 3-man knockoff. Now the TPs are coming through from that Camille late into that fight, but Cyclone just to back away for now. Garen with the spin actually securing that Ocean Drake with a flash now from that Camille, but you have the ultimate of the Garen, you have the flash as well. Parry it up, it's gonna be an insta kill onto that Camille, and now that's a 1-for-0 trade-off in addition to the Ocean Drake that they have secured.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about, man. You don't really have to challenge the early objectives in this game. If you are far off in this lead, in this game, tingnan nyo ano nangyayari sa team niyo. There is a fight right there. And at the fight, it is red team already winning. And I just want to quote that final sequence of the fight. Camille getting out of the pit with her skill, but the flash follow of Garen is right there. Damage still came in, and Garen just broke the face of Camille at that last sequence. That's very, very satisfying to look at.
Satisfying indeed. But now let's look at the items right now. With 3-0 in favor of Apex Predator, taking the Ocean Drake and taking 3 turrets, I think their items are now set up at a very, very good position. And with the early game lead, I think they could just dominate EMP at this point because you have the Cyclones up. And that is what I'm saying a while ago, wherein the EMP doesn't actually punish Ziggs before they go on to a full-scale fight against them. They're basically just receiving free damage from that Ziggs, and considering that Ziggs is an artillery type of mage that could just go and damage into the backside, not actually going near that fight, it's basically massive disadvantage and deficit for the side of EMP. So I think that is what they need to go for. And I think Misfortune in this one is not gonna be the MVP, the free hitter, because that is gonna be the main target of Olaf. So Ziggs still gonna be free hitting in this fight.
It's interesting to see at the bottom, pinofocus dito ng cameraman natin kanina. Garen and Camille has been at it at the very start of the game. So, ang ganda talaga ng pressure na ginagawa ni Garen dito. Camille cannot really get away from the lane because of the split push set of this Garen. There it is, Garen, kinukulit pa rin tong Camille na ito. And Camille cannot take a break right here. She's not being allowed to TP back home. There it is, the Baron's already being taken right here. Look at the power of that zoning, the zoning power of that Ziggs right here. Blue team could not really enter at that side of the map, so they had no choice. Go under this choke point, and there it is Braum going there first and gets punished, eats the brunt of the power of the red team, and that's Braum going down.
With Braum falling down for the side of EMP, they need to fall back. They have no more aggro, they have no more attack to take every damage possible, but Kaisa is gonna fall down from that Misfortune bullet time. Massive damage, they took 2 kills, 3 kills in that engagement alone. And now, they have the free reign to now push up. Camille forces to back away, as there is a 5-man roam for the side of Apex Predator present into the mid lane as well. If they get the inhibitor turret, that is going to be the natural lane pressure into the mid lane. That ultimate actually killed off from Camille, trying to go for that response, but not going too far enough, as more kills for the side of Apex Predator is a potential for them to just finish the game.
Yes, Braum just got ultimate of the Ziggs right there, got the Braum right there in the base. That was very funny to see. Just remember guys, this is a 0-7 score in the lead po natin ng Apex Predator, and this is blowing out of proportion already. If I can look at the score properly, ano ba yung score? I mean, my gold lead natin is at 41k, 51k. That's 10k gold lead onto the red side. It's not a very action-packed game when it comes to kills, but right now, for sure, slowly but surely, it is Apex Predator who is taking this into the into the faces of EMP right now. EMP will have to respond, will have to dig deep into their pockets and have something, look for something to get back into this game, because if they don't, it's going to be a very short night for them. This is the game 2 and this is match point already for Apex Predator. Dragon goes down. Oh no, this is bad for blue team.
It's just so hard to fight up against a team that is 1 item difference against you. Because if you're looking at it, Olaf right now, Trinity Force GA. But if you look at those individual champions for the side of Apex Predator of the jungle, you have
True.
GA, Black Cleaver, and Executioner Calling already present as well. Misfortune, BRK, Mortal Reminder IE, while the Kaisa still stuck at 2-4 items. But right now, it's gonna be the Braum going in for Glacial Fissure, not gonna connect as that Ziggs just bursts him down. And now it's a Cyclone connecting onto Gragas with the ultimate, with a Wild Growth as well. But the Stasis Entrant just puts Gragas still alive in this fight. But what is not alive anymore is gonna be Baron soon enough. As it is now going to be initiated by the Apex Predator right now. Supreme just forced to back away. They have baited it up. But the GA is going to be popped. It's now going to be TP from that Garen. Potentially going in for that ultimate to just set it up. It's going to be the kill. Olaf goes down. It's
All
basically an easy 2 kills going to the side of Apex Predator.
Yes, they were baiting the Baron take right there, and Olaf took the bait, and man, Olaf tried to flash away after his GA's pop, flash away, but the damage is still going in, and that's Olaf going down. And this time, it's gonna be the Baron next in the menu. There it is, the big purple worm is already down, and I think this is gonna be a great push right here for the red team. They will want to take more from the blue team right here. Remember, look at the turret count right now. There is no turret down on the red side, and on the blue side, it is the inhibitor turrets exposed here in the mid and at the top. Oh, look at that damage right there by the Ziggs, and here we go. The Baron buff push is gonna start. One turret at the top going down. This bottom turret is almost decommissioned right here. It's just gonna take one poke right there from the Ziggs, and that is down. All the inhibitor turrets are now exposed. Let's see. I think they wanna make this a very fast evening right here. Mid inhibitor turret is already down pala, and their focus is gonna be this bottom turret. Let's see if there's gonna be an initiation right here by the Braum. They will have to try to defend right here. Everyone is heading towards the bottom, and let me catch my breath as Wukong goes in with the ultimate. Hex's ultimatum right there by Camille just to stop the aggression right there, but it's not gonna be enough, and this is it. Red team basically said it's gonna be over shortly. There it is, Garen breaking the face off the Camille. Olaf, what are you doing there? That's not a good position for you, and Olaf goes down one by one. It's over. Apex Predators are your champions of this underground tournament week number 8. Infinity, take it away, man.